The Kansas City Chiefs are embarking on an $800 million transformation of Arrowhead Stadium that will add nearly 9,000 seats and completely reimagine one of the NFL's most iconic venues. Welcome to Big Builds. After 52 years of hosting Chiefs football, Arrowhead Stadium is getting its most ambitious upgrade ever. The project will expand capacity from 76,416 seats to over 85,000, making it one of the largest stadiums in the NFL. But this isn't just about adding more seats. The Chiefs are fundamentally changing how fans experience game day at what's already considered one of the loudest stadiums in professional sports. The $800 million renovation represents the largest single investment in Arrowhead's history, dwarfing even the original construction cost of $43 million back in 1972. When adjusted for inflation, that original price tag would equal roughly $300 million in today's dollars, meaning this renovation costs nearly 3 times what it took to build the entire stadium 5 decades ago. This cost escalation reflects broader trends across NFL stadium projects. Industry analysis from construction consulting firms and sports facility experts indicates that major stadium renovations now routinely exceed the original construction costs of the venues they're upgrading. The Chiefs project fits this pattern, though the scale represents one of the more aggressive expansion investments in recent NFL history. At the heart of the expansion is a complete reconstruction of the stadium's upper level. The project will add over 50 new luxury suites, targeting the premium market that's become essential for NFL teams' financial success. These aren't just standard skyboxes either. The Chiefs are incorporating cutting-edge design elements that rival the newest stadiums in the league, including climate-controlled environments, premium dining options, and technology integration that wasn't even imagined when Arrowhead first opened. The luxury suite addition reflects cold financial calculations rather than mere fan comfort. Sports business analysts from Forbes and Sports Business Journal consistently report that premium seating generates the highest profit margins in professional sports. While general admission tickets might generate $50 to $100 in net revenue per game, luxury suites can produce thousands of dollars in profit per event. The seating expansion focuses heavily on premium experiences beyond just luxury suites. While general admission capacity increases, the real emphasis lies in club seats and luxury options that can command significantly higher prices. Industry analysis from venue consulting firms suggests these premium additions could generate an additional $75 to $100 million in annual revenue once the project completes. That's substantial income that helps justify the massive upfront investment. However, this revenue projection deserves scrutiny. Economic impact studies for stadium projects frequently overestimate revenue generation, according to academic research from sports economists at institutions like Holy Cross and Smith College. The Chiefs' projections assume consistent sellouts and premium pricing that may prove optimistic during economic downturns or team performance slumps. Construction timeline spans 24 to 36 months, with work beginning during the 2025 offseason. The phased approach allows the Chiefs to continue playing at Arrowhead throughout construction, though fans will notice significant changes each season. The first phase focuses on structural work and foundation expansion, followed by the actual seating installation and luxury suite construction. This timeline presents logistical challenges that add cost and complexity to the project. Unlike building a new stadium on empty land, renovating an occupied venue requires precise coordination between construction schedules and team operations. Construction industry sources indicate that occupied venue renovations typically cost 15 to 25% more than equivalent new construction due to these scheduling constraints. The financing structure reflects modern stadium economics while raising questions about public investment priorities. Jackson County taxpayers contribute a significant portion through municipal bond issuance, while the Chiefs organization provides private investment. This public-private partnership model has become standard for major NFL stadium projects, though it often generates debate about taxpayer responsibility for professional sports facility upgrades. Municipal bond documents reviewed by local government finance experts indicate that Jackson County's contribution could reach $400 to $500 million, representing the majority of project funding. This public investment occurs while the county faces infrastructure needs in schools, roads, and public safety that compete for the same taxpayer resources. Beyond seating, the renovation addresses infrastructure that's been stretched to capacity for years. Parking expansion adds over 5,000 spaces, crucial for a venue that regularly sells out. The original parking design from 1972 simply couldn't accommodate modern game day attendance and the larger vehicles that dominate today's parking lots. The parking expansion alone costs an estimated $100 to $150 million, according to construction industry estimates for similar projects. At approximately $25,000 per parking space, this represents one of the more expensive components of the overall renovation. Urban planning experts question whether such massive parking investments align with modern transportation trends toward ride-sharing and public transit. Technology upgrades represent another major component that reflects changing fan expectations. The stadium will receive comprehensive fiber optic installation, 5G network capabilities, and enhanced Wi-Fi infrastructure to support over 85,000 connected devices simultaneously. Modern NFL fans expect seamless connectivity, and Arrowhead's current systems struggle during peak usage periods. These technology investments total an estimated $75 to $100 million, according to sports venue technology consultants. While substantial, industry experts argue that inadequate technology infrastructure can severely damage fan experience and reduce attendance over time. The Chiefs view this investment as defensive rather than optional. Accessibility improvements ensure compliance with current ADA standards throughout the expanded facility. The original 1970s design predates many modern accessibility requirements, making this renovation an opportunity to create a truly inclusive environment for all fans. New elevator installations, wider concourses, and improved sightlines benefit everyone attending games. Federal accessibility compliance adds an estimated $25 to $40 million to the project cost, according to accessibility consulting firms. While legally required, these improvements also expand the potential fan base by accommodating individuals who couldn't previously attend games comfortably. Disability rights advocates view these upgrades as overdue corrections to decades of inadequate access. The concession and retail expansion deserves particular attention for its revenue implications. The renovation adds over 100,000 square feet of dining and shopping space, creating opportunities for local Kansas City businesses to establish permanent presences within the stadium. This approach has proven successful at other recently renovated NFL venues, where local food partnerships generate both revenue and authentic regional experiences. Concession revenue represents one of the highest margin income streams in professional sports. Food and beverage sales typically generate profit margins of 60 to 80%, according to sports facility management consultants. The Chiefs' concession expansion could add $15 to $25 million in annual profit, providing solid returns on the infrastructure investment. Security enhancements reflect post-9/11 reality and current NFL security protocols. The expansion includes additional screening areas, improved sight lines for security personnel, and technology systems that weren't available when Arrowhead originally opened. Modern stadium security requires significant space and infrastructure investment that older venues simply don't have. NFL security requirements have evolved dramatically since Arrowhead's original construction. League mandates for bag screening, metal detection, and perimeter security add an estimated $30 to $50 million to renovation costs, according to sports security consulting firms. While these expenses don't generate revenue, they're essential for maintaining NFL operational approval. From a construction perspective, the project presents unique challenges that justify premium pricing. Unlike building a new stadium on empty land, this renovation must work around an active venue with existing infrastructure. The Chiefs can't simply shut down for 2 years, meaning construction schedules must accommodate football seasons, concerts, and other events already booked at Arrowhead. The contractor selection process emphasized experience with occupied venue renovations. Major stadium construction companies bid on the project, with the winning firm demonstrating expertise in phased construction that minimizes disruption to ongoing operations. This specialized knowledge commands premium pricing, contributing to the project's $800 million cost. Environmental considerations play a larger role than in Arrowhead's original construction. The renovation incorporates LED lighting throughout, high-efficiency HVAC systems, and water conservation measures that reduce the stadium's environmental impact. While not pursuing LEED certification, the Chiefs are implementing sustainability measures that lower long-term operating costs. These environmental upgrades add an estimated $20 to $30 million to upfront costs, while potentially saving several million dollars annually in utility expenses. Energy consulting firms report that modern stadium lighting and HVAC systems can reduce operating costs by 20 to 30% compared to older installations. The economic impact extends beyond the stadium itself, though projections require careful analysis. Construction employment peaks at several thousand workers during busy periods, providing economic activity for the Kansas City metropolitan area. Local suppliers, contractors, and service providers all benefit from the massive project spending over the multi-year construction timeline. However, economic impact studies often overstate benefits by ignoring opportunity costs, according to independent economists who study public stadium investments. The resources devoted to stadium construction could alternatively fund infrastructure, education, or other projects that might generate greater long-term economic returns for the community. Comparing this renovation to other recent NFL projects provides valuable context for assessing value. The $800 million investment represents roughly half what teams spend building entirely new stadiums. Recent new constructions like Las Vegas's Allegiant Stadium cost $1.9 billion, while SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles reached $5.5 billion. The Chiefs' approach maximizes value by preserving Arrowhead's essential character while adding modern amenities. The renovation versus replacement decision reflects practical economics and emotional considerations. Building entirely new would cost at least $1.5 billion and require finding suitable land in an expensive metropolitan area. The Chiefs determined that strategic renovation could achieve most benefits of new construction at significantly lower cost. The naming rights component represents another revenue opportunity that could offset construction costs. While Arrowhead Stadium has maintained its original name for 5 decades, the renovation creates opportunities for corporate partnerships that could generate $20 to $40 million annually. Many renovated stadiums incorporate naming rights deals for specific areas, even when preserving the overall stadium name. Corporate naming rights have become essential revenue streams for NFL teams facing rising player costs and facility expenses. Naming rights deals for premium NFL venues now routinely exceed $20 million annually, according to sports marketing consultants who negotiate these agreements. Fan reaction has been generally positive, with season ticket holders expressing enthusiasm for improved amenities while maintaining Arrowhead's legendary atmosphere. The Chiefs have conducted extensive surveys and focus groups to ensure the renovation enhances rather than diminishes the unique game day experience that's made Arrowhead famous throughout the NFL. However, ticket price increases will inevitably accompany the enhanced amenities. Industry analysis suggests that major stadium renovations typically result in 15 to 25% increases in average ticket prices to help fund the improved facilities. The Chiefs haven't announced specific pricing changes, but historical precedent suggests significant increases are likely. The project timeline aligns with the Chiefs' current competitive window and broader NFL trends. With Patrick Mahomes signed long-term and the team consistently competing for championships, the organization views this as an ideal time for major facility investment. The enhanced revenue potential helps fund the high player payrolls necessary to maintain championship-caliber rosters in an era of rapidly rising salary caps. This timing also reflects the competitive pressure facing NFL teams with older stadiums. As newer venues set higher standards for fan experience and revenue generation, teams in older facilities face pressure to invest heavily or risk competitive disadvantages that extend beyond game day attendance to player recruitment and retention. This $800 million transformation will preserve Arrowhead Stadium's status as one of the NFL's premier venues while generating the revenue streams necessary for sustained competitive success. Construction continues through the 2027 season, with full completion targeted for 2028. We'll be tracking this massive project closely as construction progresses, and the Chiefs work to enhance their iconic home while managing the financial and logistical challenges of renovating an active venue. If you want to stay updated on all the latest NFL stadium developments, hit that like button and subscribe for our continued coverage of major construction projects across the league.